this episode...
Good morning, Cauterets! We are about to get on these little bubbles you see moving right here, all the way up to the top, up again, and we are going to go biking.
I'm just lucky if this doesn't fall.
Nothing. Don't say that.
This is so COVID friendly. We're in our little bubble, you know what I mean? This is what we're doing, like this.
Oops.
Let them see your face. You look really relaxed.
No, I'm crisped.
Babe, look at this. Officially can't see anything.
Officially just got creepy.
AF?
Creepy AF. It's like we're in a horror film.
Yeah. Look at that.
Da, 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 da. Don't you know which way you're going? When the rower is a-rowing. Is it raining? Is it pouring? Is a hurricane a-blowing? Over here.
Oh. Is it weird to be on one of those but with no skis?
Can't believe you talked me into this.
Surprised there's not more security.
I freak out just biking through New York City because of all the traffic. Stop, you're rocking it.
What? You good?
No, you're rocking this. It's gonna fall. Go rock my world. It's gonna rock my world all night.
I mean, you want to wait for them? Yeah, wait for them. Go on your bike.
I kind of want to puke.
Okay, let's go. Keep standing up, okay?
I'm scared.
Why would you be scared? Don't be scared. Stand right.
I don't want to go fast. We'll do this for fun.
You have to stand up, honey.
Okay.
Oh, Emily, I can't stop laughing about this because I could have easily jumped off the bike, but I was quite nervous and in the mood to be overly dramatic, I guess. Eventually, I found my courage and ended up enjoying the rest of the ride.
Careful, Jonathan! You too, you're scaring me! Woo! I'm just having so much fun. Ah, la la, bien joué!
You're lucky you didn't go on that. I don't think even on walking I could have done it.
No?
No.
It was bad?
That was extreme.
Well, you said red. I said no, I can't even do blue.
Yeah. Good job, baby. You're doing well.
Bye, cow! Bye, cow!
You're going too slow.
I'm good enough. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Careful. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. You're good here, babe. You can just let go. Oh, Emily.
I couldn't do it.
Baby, it's nothing. That's it. That's all it is. You want to try it?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay. You would be really proud if you could do it.
No, I'm good. I really wouldn't be proud of anything. Right now, I'll be proud if I get down the mountain. Yep. Going through the grass. Going through. Oh God! Thank goodness. Thank goodness there's flat road. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, this is nice. Oh God. Oh.
Okay. So we made it. We're alive. You were at war with a mountain, huh?
The beginning was rough. You have to say it was muddy and wet, and like the tire track was like this big, and then the rest was like curving up like this. It was horrible.
I think the fog was a big part of it.
The fog, yeah.
There was no visibility beyond maybe 5 meters, and so you just have to be
can't plan
careful
ahead.
all the time.
And when it's your first time mountain biking, that's not
It's
a
not the
skill that you
easiest.
quite have. Yeah. As a novice neighborhood bike rider, this was not easy.
Would you do it again?
He sold it to me like, oh yeah, it's gonna be, the road is about like, you know, like a UN wide, which is this is Jonathan's friend. He's like 6 foot something, and we measure everything in UNs, high UN. Anyway, he said, oh, it's like a UN wide, that's gonna be flat, and that is true for the most part. Okay, I have to admit, after the first 10 minutes was pretty fun, but the first 10 minutes was like, I just wanted to be picked up in a helicopter. Can't believe you talked me into that shit.
Look at this face though. She's so happy now she made it. This is how we made it. This is how we made it. Happy.
Good morning. What are you doing?
Look at the mountains.
You're looking at some mountains? Is that why you're on the other side of the bed?
Yes. On the other side of the moon.
The other side of the mountains.
On the other side of the mountains.
After our morning café croissant, we stopped by a candy store that makes one of the oldest traditional heart sweets in France, called Berlingot. They're still made by hand using traditional techniques and natural flavors. Today we are exploring the pilgrimage town of Lourdes, which is a 30-minute drive north of Cauterets.
You're so swaggy.
With my dress and sweatshirt?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thanks. No sarcasm needed.
So as we approach the basilica, I just wanted to let you know that only 13,000 inhabitants are in Lourdes. But it hosts approximately 5 million visitors and pilgrims every year, making it the second most visited city after Paris of France. It's the second city of France with the most hotels. Once again, after Paris. Now this is not an insult, but it looks quite surreal with the whole entrance. It's very nicely cut, the American way.
It is. Well, I think people just care to preserve this place and make it really beautiful.
For everybody to come and see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It is 1 o'clock.
You get one chance every 60 minutes, so I guess we have a
Mr. Chance to blow. This one opportunity comes once
once
in
in a lifetime.
So here on the right, you can see hospitalité. Not to be confused with hospital. It's just it's probably one of the places where they host the volunteers in Lourdes. If you want some food, and if you want shelter, come here and volunteer. So the first apparitions at the grotto happened in 1858. And it's
You got your
this
dates down.
14-year-old girl called Bernadette,
Mm-hmm.
Saint Bernadette.
Well, now Saint Bernadette, yes.
Yes. And she saw approximately maybe 18 visions. Meanwhile, she was seeing those. Nobody could see them.
No one would believe her.
Nobody would believe her. So the local police even threatened to, put her in prison. 8,000 people came to the grotto to witness it.
Yeah.
Most of those were pretty disappointed because they were hoping for some miraculous,
A big show.
a big show,
Yeah.
which Bernadette did not, promise.
Yes.
And people actually thought she was crazy because she would drink mud water and eat grass and be in total ecstasy, saying that she would see things. Meanwhile, nobody would see them.
Gotcha.
So that's why people had doubts.
So I think it was on the 13th visit that Saint Bernadette heard Mary say that she would like a church to be built and for people to come and visit. And the Pope at the time said, I need proof, I don't even know her name, I don't know what this vision's name is. And so on the fourth time her asking what her name was, she said the Immaculate Conception. Bernadette did not know what that meant at the time, and she told that to the Pope. And the Pope knew exactly it was Mary. And also he needed proof, so he said if the roses bloom in the grotto in the middle of winter, he'll take that as a sign. So, obviously it was a sign because now we have this beautiful church.
Yeah, you have any other fun facts with Emily and John?
Fun facts, the main Johnny.
I heard something about Saint Bernadette not liking the representations of Mary. She said that the paintings were nothing
not
like Mary.
Represent Mary? I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful mosaic. Imagine the hours of work that took to build.
The constructions started in 1883 and ended in 1889.
What do these say?
Tell the priests to construct a chapelle.
A chapel?
Yes. Allez boire à la fontaine et vous y lavez. Go drink at the fountain and wash yourself. I do not promise you to make you happy in this world, but in the other one.
The Rosary Basilica was completed in 1899, and the style was influenced by Byzantine architecture. The dome contained 16 circular stained glass windows, and the 15 spaces between these windows signified the 15 decades of the Rosary. It is surrounded by 15 smaller side chapels, one for each of the mysteries of the Rosary. On the left, the joyful mysteries, in the center, the sorrowful mysteries, and to the right, the glorious mysteries. This is the grotto where Bernadette saw the 18 visions of the Virgin Mary. It was once an unpleasant place outside of the town where villagers would collect firewood and herd animals. Now it is a sacred pilgrim destination with a basilica built directly over it.
You're almost done?
It doesn't really come out. It just drips.
They make you really work for it.
Yeah, they do.
This makes it that much more special, you know? Almost there.
Alright, I think that's good.
On a juste deux de plus en fait.
Oh,
There we go.
it's a struggle. This little bottle took how long? Like at least 5 minutes to fill it? Just drip.
At least 5 minutes because it was drop by drop.
Some people had
gallon buckets that they were filling up.
Yep. And so, funny story, there's 2 kids right behind you waiting to fill up their little jugs.
Yeah.
One of them said, if you make that fall, I'll f you up. To you, in French. His brother, it seemed like his brother, said, don't worry, it's in glass. Meaning if it falls, it'll break, it'll shatter. And I turned around and I said in French, ne t'inquiète pas, j'ai encore 2 grosses bouteilles à remplir. Translates to, don't worry, I still have 2 huge bottles to fill up. You should have seen their faces. They're so embarrassed. I mean, I'm like, it's not very holy. Sometimes you need to take your courage with 2 hands and face the world, just like I did when I was born. I don't want to come out. I want to come out. I want to come out. And I popped out my head and I was like, that's not too bad, is it? Another fun fact about Saint Bernadette is that her body was protected by God, meaning that at her death, her body did not decay. And you can actually go and see her body if you visit Nevers in France.
On our way out, they were having a rosary service in front of the grotto. As you can see, many people with illnesses travel here every year because of the belief that the spring water from this grotto has healing powers. During one of Bernadette's visions, the spring magically appeared in the grotto. Mary instructed her to go and drink from the spring and to have the people come here in procession. And so ever since, people have come here to pray and bathe in the water, hoping for a miracle. Alright, I wanted to stop you and give you a little outfit of the day. I'm wearing a nice Reformation dress and some Chanel glasses. And I'm not pointing this out to show you my beautiful dress. I'm simply pointing out how out of place I feel. We were on our way back to our hotel in Cauterets and we just decided we had to stop at Pont because it is our last day here. And so I am hiking in white shoes and a dress. I feel absolutely ridiculous. Every hiker that passes me in all their full gear is staring at me. But it's right up here around the corner, so it's not too far to walk. Let's go. There he is! Can you see him up there? Where is he? I want to see the view at the top of the bridge, so let's go catch up to Jonathan. I was going to scare you.
You can never. I sense you. Your energy is palpable.
So this is the Pont d'Espagne. These are the 2 absolutely beautiful cascades, actually more than that.
I don't know if we're officially in España. Excusez-moi. He said 2 more hours and a half to get a paella in Spain. Well, he didn't say get a paella, but he's 2 more hours to get it in Spain.
For our last dinner in Cauterets, we decided to go to Ferme Basque. The view was beautiful and the cassoulet was delicious. I really don't want to leave this beautiful place. I don't know, the mountains just have a really special place in my heart, and I don't know, I've really enjoyed my time here. I really, really love it. So tomorrow we're heading further west to actually a beach town, so opposite from the mountains, called Cauterets. It's on the southwest coast of France, near the border of Spain. We're going to eat lots of delicious seafood and go to the markets there, maybe get some espadrille shoes. So stay tuned. I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bisous! In the next episode,